First of all, you need to download the GitHub software. Okay, so just need to search git download. Okay, and just go here. Not this one. Rightful GitHub download. Okay, this is the one. Desktop.github.com. Just click into this, and there you can see this software for 64-bit. Okay, so if you are using 64-bit Windows operating system, just click on this. Otherwise, Mac OS, for this is for Mac OS. Okay, suppose I click on here, just click, so it will be downloaded. I have already downloaded, installed everything I have done here, so I am not going to do that. Once you click on this, it will be start downloading. This is first step. Okay, second step is that go to github.com and create a account. Okay, so if I go to github.com, let me go to this github.com. See, this is sign up. First step is that download the software. Second, you should have a GitHub account. Okay, for that you need to go to github.com and go to create account, sign up, provide your username, email address and password, and remember all these three. Any one of you forget, you can reset as well, but meanwhile just note it down and keep it with you. Okay, then once your account is created, suppose your account username is suppose abc123. Okay, and password and email is abc123@gmail.com. This is your username and this is your email, and password 12345, whatever you have password set. Okay, so this is now your account is creating. Without doing these steps, you cannot do anything with the GitHub. The software that you have downloaded, just install that software. Okay, then only you can start with GitHub. Okay, so suppose I have done this all. I have created GitHub account, I have downloaded and installed the GitHub software. Then I can sync with those, right? If I don't have account, then how my desktop application of GitHub will communicate to my account? These are the problems. Okay, because I don't have to commit my code in local, I just need to commit on cloud. So cloud should have account. Of course, software should to communicate with the cloud version. So these two are for. Okay, now if you have account you have created, then or you can try after this session, then just go to your account. Suppose I have this URL for my account, this is the URL. If you created with abc123, then this will be your URL, github.com slash abc123. But this account is someone else account. Okay, dummy account, someone must have created this account. Okay, so I just actually did this and I got this. I also created a private account with this username. Okay, so here some new codes will be coming. You can follow this as well. But currently this is my personal account. Okay, so these you should know. Okay, so this is the URL where you find all your codes. You can also follow these. Okay, now what I need to do? First of all, if I have to submit some, suppose I want to submit your code, device code. Okay, this Java tutorial that I am taking here, guys, what I say now, these Java tutorial are here. Suppose I want to set this code, whole code, so that you can refer it. So what I will do, I will go here in GitHub. I will create first a repository. Repository means a folder over here. Okay, so that you can refer that. Just click on this plus button. This is the plus button. Click on this and create a new repository. Name here. Name to relate. Okay, weekday Java tutorials. Feb batch. Now I can relate that this is weekday Java tutorial Feb batch. Every information period. Description is optional. If you want to give, in this repository I have uploaded all the Java codes of Feb weekday batch. Okay, and just create repository. This repository is created, and this is the URL where you will find your code. Okay, but currently weekdays master, I this code is already communicating with someone, so there will be conflict. I am not going to this topic today. So just close it, and I will switch to repository. Why I am doing it? Just forget it. Currently this code is being communicating to some other URL. So if I will today I will explaining, you will be confused, so I am changing the path of this, switching to workspace. I am coming to weekend. Okay, and that code I will upload just for reference that this is weekdays tutorial and I am uploading some code here. Similar way you will do, you will upload your code only. Okay, suppose I have created logic programs, right? So this I will upload there. Again go quickly and create a new repository, Java logic programs. In this I have uploaded Java code related interviews. Okay, and this create repository, this URL is created. Previously I have uploaded that code with some other URL, and that what communicating to that URL. You don't You will not understand now. I will just come to that point today only. But let see. This is the URL where I have to upload my code. Okay. Currently, you can see there is no code and just empty. Okay. Quick step. Seeing that your code is empty, is present here. Now you have to upload your code. Okay. So this is the URL where I will upload my code, because repository I have created this only. Okay. Now what next? Just come here. I hope that you all are aware of GitHub, this cmd commands. Everyone knows that. Okay. What is cd dot dot? And just go to, first of all, just it will be closed. Just open your cmd. Okay. So suppose I want to upload this code, logic program. This is one of the project. Suppose I want to upload this code. This code must be residing somewhere in my system, in my local, right? In my machine. So where is code? I need to find out that location first and note down somewhere. And whenever I have to refer that, I will refer. Just right click in this project, click on properties, and you can see the path. In G drive, I have a folder Feb batch, and in Feb batch, I have a folder weekend, and in weekend, inside that, I have a folder Java, and in Java, I have a project. These are folders, and this is my project. And project is also a folder, it kind of a folders. For inside there are my multiple folders. So this is my URL. I just need to copy this and paste in my machine. See, I am in this URL. Okay. From here you have to create your code and upload to GitHub repository that you currently created. This is our task for today. And similarly, for each and every assignment you will do. If you miss anything, then watch this recording and fix that. Okay. So just this is the URL where I have to actually get my code. So if I am here, this is the actually your CMD. Currently you are here. Okay. Currently you are in C drive. Once you will open users Lenovo PC, and this is your code where you have. If I say that you should buy some mangoes for me, and you are in a village, there are no mango trees, how will you buy? You need to go to market. But I will say you will not go to market, then you will say it's impossible to buy, right? Means here similarly, this is the place where you are currently in, and this is your code. Okay, so you need to be on same page. We need to understand what we are doing. Okay, because these mistakes normally people do. Many of my batches have experienced over 1500 students, so I know that maximum of they do same mistake. Okay, so first of all, you need to connect with your username and login and password. Okay, then you can change, or before you can also change this location here, but your software need to connect first. So username and password you need to first connect. Username and email provide, and there will be a pop-up coming and it will be asking you a password. It will not ask from me because it asks only once you install it and first time you configure it. Later it won't ask you. Okay. So this is the command git config global user dot name. My username is this one. I will enter. Username entered successfully. That's why it hasn't thrown me any exception. Okay. Okay. Now what I will do? Git config global user dot email same email which have I used during account creation. Suppose you used username ABC, so here you should put ABC123. If you use email abc123 at the rate gmail.com, use that. I have used this one. And enter. Once I entered, I connected successfully. It hasn't asked me the password. But in your case, there will be a pop-up coming in background. Once you close it, pop-up will generate either Internet Explorer or someone else. I will show you. The pop-up will be coming. This actually I created. Okay, so pop-up will be coming like this. Okay, and it will ask you the username or email and password, and here you need to provide and click on login. Without doing this thing, this you cannot upload your code. You need to connect with the account, otherwise you know my username and email. Anyone can upload in my repository. This is not possible. So that's why you should provide your password as well. Okay. So I have already connected with the password. If you do once, it will never ask you password. It will, the pop-up will not come again and again. Comes, then you need to provide. I am not strict to this statement that it will never come. Sometimes you'll uninstall your system, sometimes you'll uninstall the GitHub. Whatever you do in your machine, it's your task, whatever you do. So then it will surely ask you the password. But regularly, if you are uploading your code, it skips that process because that software is very intelligent. Okay, so this how I connected to my account. Now after this, you need to you need to first go to that location where code is residing. My code is residing in this location. Okay, cd means in G drive Batch, Weekend, Java, Logic programs. I will go to this location, G drive. Okay, I came to this location. If you want to come one by one, you can come one by. I just copied the location, paste it over here. Just cd command is used. Okay. If you want to go one step back, then cd dot dot command is there. So it went to one step back folder. If you want to go one step ahead, means inside this folder, inside this Java folder, there is another folder. Then cd and folder name. Suppose my folder name is logic programs, I will type logic and press tab. So it will suggest me. Currently there is only one folder with similar name LO that I have typed here. That's why it suggested me only this. Just use tab button, right? Click on enter. So you will come inside this folder, and inside your folder your code is here. Okay. Now git commands being used. There is a command git init. Okay, it means that git initialize. So git will be initialized to this location. Okay, if I will be here, I can send something there. So git will be initialized. Enter. You can see initialized empty git repository in g dead or whatever written. Okay, you can see this git present here now. And whatever files it use that are present now. Okay, now git can communicate with your system. If I'll go here, just refresh this. Okay, you don't need to do refresh. Okay, I just done that my code is whatever I written, everything is present here. Okay, so just I have initialized the git. After initializing the git, just git add star. This star means everything, all, even in SQL as well. If you write select ashtray, so what does ashtray means? Star means, that means select all. Similarly here, git add star means add all the files. Okay, and you have to use as of now this only. Don't go browse in Google and search how to upload a single file. That we will take care of in next sessions. Today just you need to share your assignments with me. Git add star, just enter. Okay, every file is added to your GitHub software. Okay, then there is a command git status. You can see this file has been added. Now you can cross check from your software that whatever file you have here are present here. Okay, now there is a command after that. Git commit m logic programs first commit. This is message. You can give any message here. This is commit. Means now you want to commit your code to software. Okay, I have checked everything. I have added every file. Now just commit. I commit this code. Okay, and to the software only, not to the cloud. Okay, just for that you have this commit command. Okay, if you this is not compulsory step git status, it's optional. Whenever you are confused, you want to check, just then you can check it. Okay, now this is committed. Okay, this code is committed, but you cannot see this code here. Now I know what I have to collect and what I have to push inside the cloud. Okay, but this code is committed to the software. This code is ready to go to the cloud, but whatever the files you have added, you have committed them. Okay, but how this software will know what location in the cloud you want to push this code? You need to give that location. It will not assume anything. There are lots of locations in the cloud. So for that, git add remote or git remote add origin and just paste that location here. Okay, copy and paste that location, enter. Now location added successfully. That I want to push all my codes in this location. Okay, now git push origin master. This push command is used to push the code into the cloud from the software or from the local. Okay, and this is branch name. Currently you have only one branch. Master is the branch name. Enter. It is uploading your code. It is taking some time. Okay, now see, successfully uploaded, it's saying. Now just refresh it and you can see all your code is present here. You can check also whatever message you have given there, logic program first commit, logic program first commit, it is coming. Okay, now src, as inside src concepts and logic programs you have two folders. You can check here. Inside src you have concepts and logic program. Inside logic program, Fibonacci series, prime number, these three files you can check all these things. So what I will do, I will just access this location with you, and I will go even from my mobile as well. I can access this. I will see your code and reply you. Okay, so this is the GitHub. Anyone any doubt here? Check in means the same push what I am using here. Checkout means what, do you just pull your code? For that you have git pull origin master, but you don't need to pull as of now. Once I take further sessions, I will tell this. You just need to upload your code in GitHub. Checkout means you need to take update of your code. Someone else is coding in same soft for the same project. You just need to take the checkout the latest updates. So the git pull command is used, and for check-in you are using the push command. So this is the check-in and checkout. Yeah, of course. See, in here you have currently I have only one branch. Okay, because I am only one person working in this project. Okay, just go and create. Suppose your name is Madhavesh, just create your own branch. I have typed here MADH and just create this. Then see another branch is created termed as Madhavesh. Just and inside Madhavesh branch this code is present. Okay, inside this master also this code is present. So what code I want that Madhavesh can access, I can this is actually free version. Okay, you can create your own branches and upload your code in your own branch only. If you give Madhavesh, then only Madhavesh branch will have that code. Actually, in real times, you will not able to access master branch. Only your team lead or release engineering expert people can do this task. Means you will upload some defected code over there and your whole project will be crashed. That's why it is not our task. We just need to upload our code into that branch and then or whatever the architect is there, he will manage that code. You don't need to worry about. I think there are three assignment, not two. Uh, what are those two? Okay, yesterday I have uploaded the array assignment yesterday evening. You can check. You can you just create one and just create actually just package you need to add in that project and then you just need to push that package only. Git add star command use, it will add all and then it will post that. Yeah, in same one. Why do we need GitHub desktop? I see create repository you have done in the browser and use command prompt to connect to GitHub. Yes, I am using this command prompt. I am not using any tool here. Actually, guys, there are tools to manage these codes, but I am using this command prompt because I don't believe in tools because tomorrow that tool will be old, newer version will be coming. So I think that basic concepts we should know. Sorry, yeah, Abdul. See, whatever you code is committing is going somewhere. Okay, just please download that software. This software will do communication thread between this that software and your cloud. What happens tomorrow if you are directly doing that task without downloading software? Tomorrow there will be uh, some problems coming. Okay, so means conflicts coming, then just you have to download that software. This is provided by GitHub and it's not possible because without downloading you are pushing over there. There are some softwares that Eclipse plugins you can use for doing that same task, but I don't actually use those tools because tomorrow those tools will be, I don't know, there will be other tools. So better to know these basics.